With this loadout, I bring cleansing flame to worlds overrun by the unclean. I am codenamed Mephistopheles, and my tools are fire, pain, and fear. I dive into the lesser defended outskirts of terminated realms in glorious isolation, spreading the joy of all-consuming fire. My breaker incendiary, each blast tears through the carapaces while their insides roast to perfection, thanks to the delightful magic of white phosphorus. Super Earth may have cut my magazine count, but the smell of roasting hunters compensates me for the lack of ammo. Next, the P-72 Crisper. Oh, this weapon delivers exactly what it promises, a slow, even roast. Those hive guards, they're like oversized lobsters, and when you turn up the heat just enough, you can lock in all their savory juices. My incendiary impact grenades, I carry as many as I can stuff into my pack. Loaded with thermite, they spread holy fire across the battlefield. Terminids burst into flames, writhing, twitching, all the while the aroma, a treat to the senses. Now we come to my pride and joy, my beautiful, perfect flamethrower. She's a workhorse, a loyal companion, and the ultimate purifier. Ever since the Ministry of Defense cranked up its output, it's like having the sun in my hands. The blackened husks, the smell of scorched earth, the silence after the screams. It's heavenly. My incendiary mines. To humans, they're tools of area denial. To the Terminids, they're raging death from below. The moment the bugs scuttle over my mines, the ground itself betrays them. A roaring inferno erupts, and I watch them burn. Helpless, pathetic, delicious. My eagle pilot, she learned to stop questioning me when I call for napalm strikes. The Terminids don't care about rules of engagement, and neither do I. War crimes? I don't suffer the fools who insist this weapon is immoral. Napalm is just efficient. And when I'm feeling particularly spiritual, I call upon the ship's artillery for napalm barrage. Nothing matches the sheer ecstasy of watching an entire generation of bugs incinerate. Death reigns, unrelenting. It doesn't stop for hatcheries, nests, allies. Nothing survives. My armor is that which shields me from the awesome savagery of the flames. I, a devotee of fire, am an imperfect vessel, thus I need to protect my fragile flesh from the scorch, for now. Finally, the booster is the firebomb hellpod. When within the grasps of wonder, lost in the paradise of the firestorm, I yearn for more. Turning my resupply hellpods into yet more waves of searing light fills me with joy. There are two threats I must address to succeed in my wondrous work. The bile spewers, those acid-projecting creatures with the tangy flesh, are a rather unsavory nuisance. To best burst them open, I goad them to spew, then run perpendicular to them and unleash my flamethrower. Soon, only cavernous hooks remain. Then there are the bile titans. Wait for it to spew, then get up under it and blast away at its juicy belly. The primary, crisper, flamethrower, all of it can be used to bring the beast down and enjoy the roast for days and days. I don't expect you to walk my path. Most of you can't possibly understand the purity of flame, the breathtaking beauty of its dance, the taste of terminid flesh. But for those few, those special enlightened few, you will walk this path alone, in peaceful isolation, surrounded only by the ash of your former comrades and the burned remains of bugs. There is no greater bliss.